I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I f***ing hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy, the male fantasy, the male fantasy, the male fantasy.
Yeah, they do. But is that such an inherently bad thing? For as long as I've been alive, I've been obsessed with the iconography of the all-American cowboy hero. A man who's portrayed historically as strong, loyal, courageous, and stylish as f***. From being a little boy watching John Wayne and Clint Eastwood movies with my dad, I've had this idea planted in my head that the all-American gunfighter of the 1800s was the peak of living. I mean, actually being in the 1800s probably wouldn't be the best thing in the world, because, you know, you'd probably end up dying of cholera or, you know, falling over a rock and breaking your leg, and then that's just it for you, isn't it? But this sensationalized version of the Wild West has never quite left my mind, and I think in the modern day it's never been more prevalent. In a world where freedom and purpose have, in some people's eyes, almost faded away, this just pure escapism of the romanticized Wild West becomes an ever more prominent daydream. So when you've just come home after finishing your shift at the corporate prison, where can you go to get this freedom? You can't make the most of the day because you've spent it at work. This is why we have video games. And this is why we have Red Dead Redemption 2. So let's see why Red Dead 2 is a perfect example of Wild West escapism. And why the male fantasy is not as negative as some people make it seem. I'm going to journey all the way from Saint Denis to the furthest point southwest in the game. I've also planned in specific stops for downtime, and I'm going to let the game's kind of random events and little detours dictate what happens along the way. So sit back, relax, and let's do this. So before we set off, I thought I'd buy a room in Saint Denis, in the Bastille Saloon, and then indulge myself in a little saloon antics. Try to speak to this little lady here. She won't have it.
Well, you're a quiet one, aren't you?
Look at this lovely room. Nice balcony. This looks great. This game is so cool. So after a lovely night's sleep, let's get up and start the day. Oh, sorry, mate. Sorry. Let me just get paid now. Excuse me, let me just get paid. I'm sorry, darling. Let me just get paid. I'm sorry, darling. Darling, honey, so good. Let me through. Okay, come on now. So setting off from Saint Denis, our first location that I wanted to visit was Emerald Ranch, and I wanted to get there before sundown. Look at this game. The vibes are already immaculate.
I'm in the thick of it, the gang is feeling low.
So even just heading out of Saint Denis, I see this guy just hanging around. So, you know, I go and have a look what's going on. And then these to start hissing at me and chase me. Who are you? Oh! Jesus! Get off me, boy! I'm warning you, sir! Stay back, boy! You're messing with the wrong guy. You son of a bitch. You messed with the wrong fella, you see. Now you're gone. So after I dusted myself off, we got back on a horse and set back off. Look at this. Look at the surroundings right now. Even the rain, you know. I'm from Manchester. It reminds me of my home. Wet and horrid. I think this is what people are missing, though. Just, in society, in real life, you know, just the exploration, going out into the wilderness. I think that's part of the craving of this Wild West escapism. So I heard some commotion off the road, and I went to check it out. And these guys weren't the nicest fellas. Okay, I just wanted to talk to you. Okay, and now look what happened. I warned you, boy. You're always testing me. Emerald Ranch. I love the fact that you can make the journey cinematic on this and just like take the road, the open road. So we reach our destination with plenty of time to spare. So I thought, let's have a look a bit, see what this town has to offer. You know, of course you gotta pet the dog. That's the rules. I bought this sick-ass revolver from the fence. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Then they have a sneezing fit. Oh! So Emerald Ranch itself is actually really nice. I'd live here. If this was an option, I'd live here. After we visit there, it's back on the road. Look at these shots. This is what I want. In my head, this is what I picture this. Just riding through the vast valleys. On a horse. Am I delusional? So again, I thought, I see these guys, and I'm going to try and have a conversation with them, see how well it goes. Because the last lot weren't too friendly. And again, come on. I'm just a nice guy. Why do you have to do this to me? Don't pull your guns out. Because then you're going to have to die. You understand? Throughout my growing up, I've idolized America. That's probably by design through the media. You know, you kind of get a picture of what you think something is in your mind. I've just always been interested in everything to do with it. I love the music, I love the films. I'm a massive film guy, really into films and music. You know, just the whole culture. I even appreciate the patriotism in a weird way. Not like super extreme, but in the UK, we don't give a shit anymore about anything. We don't care. You guys, I get a sense that you know, you're proud. We just don't give a shit anymore over here. I mean, I'm saying this because I look at my analytics and majority of my audience is American. You know, you guys tell me if that's correct. And also, any English people watching, are you asked about the UK? I mean, I don't hate living here. It's, you know, I've got a decent life, but are you that bothered?
You there? Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and down.
So along the road here, this woman was in need of help. Her horse had died and she needed a lift back to Emerald goddamn Ranch. So, of course, I'm not going to leave the lady on the side of the road. I'm going to do the nice thing and take her all the way back, which is going to set me quite far back to get into where we want to go later before the sun sets.
For the time being, I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens. If I waited any...
So we dropped this lovely woman back off at her humble abode. And then I have got to book it out of here to get to this place by the time I want to get there. So let's cue the music and lock the f*** in. There is time to look at the lovely waterfall though, isn't there? Look. The mist on the land. So beautiful. So tranquil. My God. So we arrive at this abandoned little town where I was going to make my camp for the night. And I just decided to explore the surroundings. This is a really beautiful area. I climbed the mountain to see if I can have a look. We'll just traverse over this rock. Oh, shit! Look at this. Look at this, man. This game it's always giving us something. I'll just let you take this in. So this, I thought, was a perfect spot to set up camp for the night. This immense view, beautiful sunset. So this is where we set up camp for the night. In terms of it being a male fantasy, I think this is. Campfire in the wilderness, on your own, just surrounded by nature. Yeah, I mean, it's one of the ultimate ones, isn't it? Would I want to do this in real life? Especially on my own? Probably not. So this is definitely where video games come in and help me out a little bit here. So we wake up the next morning, tear down camp, and head back on the road. So to me, I don't know if this is true, but it feels like people are a lot more lost, whether that be because of technology or just the way that the world works in terms of work. Like, were humans really meant to just sit in an office all day and be locked to a computer, fake light all day, not even go outside? I think this is why people hook onto these kind of feelings of, oh, this period of time was much better than it is now because of this reason. You know, you look at this footage of this game and you just think, surely this is a more natural human state. Being out in nature, no bullshit, depressing office block, just you, the open road. Is that a more natural state for human beings? I don't know. Leave your answers in the comments. So I decided to explore this pool, or this little lake here, and then the subsequent river flowing off it. And I just thought to myself, like, this has the vibe, you know. This game has got exactly what we need. I did almost drown at this point. I did, you know, kill us both, but all right. Here's a little interesting thing. This is a tree. It's a singular tree on top of a rock. I just thought that was an interesting little bit there. So as we pass underneath this bridge in the mist, I see this Colonel Sanders looking guy.
You got a pretty nice horse you got there.
And he basically offers me up for a race. So, you know, I was like, hell goddamn yeah, we're gonna do this shit. Come on now. We can beat this guy. Easy. Come on now, girl. Gotta beat this old bastard. Don't look at the screen, by the way, right now. Don't look at the screen. We didn't take the wrong turn. We won this race, and we won all of the guy's money. I have every coin he's ever owned in his life. Liar! I think something that I've always found cool is horses running through water. Don't ask me why. I just think it's like, it's visually pleasing, especially on a photography level. Man, look, even on a game, it looks cool. So next we pass into this old kind of lumber mill. And I thought this was quite a cool area. I did a little panoramic of the whole place here. Very quiet. Now see these two gentlemen having a disagreement. He just lays him out. So I'm like, what the hell? Then again, everybody's so aggressive. He just starts threatening me. You know, I try and diffuse the situation, but this guy's pissed me off a bit, I'm not gonna lie, especially just basically knocking the hell out of his mate. We take a little bit of a revenge. Yeah. Bon voyage, me old cream cracker. So next, we pull up to the town. Strawberry. Lovely little quaint town. Looks like a mining village of some kind. So because I got to Strawberry quite early, I decided to see if the local sheriff had a job for me. As something to do while we wait.
So I'm guessing you're a bounty hunter. Posters usually go up on that wall there.
And I find this one. I mean, 40 quid, I mean, it's not that much, is it? But it's something to do. Why not? Let's see what happens. But this ended up taking me quite far off the track of where I wanted to go. Whoa, Jesus Christ. That was close. Look at the view from the top of this mine. So this guy is apparently a killer of some kind, and he was hiding out in an abandoned mine in the middle of nowhere. And it was my job to take this guy in alive. So that's exactly what we're going to do. There it is. There's the mine. This guy's little house. Let's see if he's in it. Knock, knock, knock.
It's a trap!
Get in. You got nowhere to go, bounty hunter.
I ain't here to kill you.
Wouldn't matter if you were. There's only one way out of here, and that's through me.
Come easy. I'll say something to the law.
It ain't gonna be easy. You're gonna have to draw on me to get me out.
So this guy wanted a duel. And guess what?
Beat me.
I beat him first time. Straight off the bat, look. Watch this skill. Disarmed. How do I turn this off? No, don't look.
Come on.
Why is this here? Go away.
Jesus fucking mother.
No.
This guy.
Ignore this. This is somebody else. We then rope the sod. Oof. Give him a nice little scenic ride back to
You would've got me in my younger days. I would have put one in the middle of your eyes before you even blinked.
Now come on. Got Brown here.
Ah, Mr. Brown.
Come on now.
There he goes. Goodbye, Mr. Brown. So I realized at this point, while I was in Strawberry, that I'd actually missed out Valentine. So I decided that we're gonna nip to Blackwater instead. But first, let's enjoy this town and the scenery. Look at this, man.
Why don't you move on?
Hey?
Those legs are stretched.
I'm just looking at the flipping...
You been kicked in the head or something?
Hey! Shut up! Right, come on, let's leave this guy now. What are you looking at? Oh,
Right
say that again, mate. Hey, I've got you. You get out of it. Yeah, see ya. Good night. Oh, we gotta get out of it. Oh, my hat. Make sure you get the hat. Get the hat. Come on, let's go. Go. Right, I'm sorry. I don't know if you've seen any of those like AI meme things that are on Instagram or TikTok of waking up in like the 60s or waking up as a pirate or whatever. There's some that are Wild West themed. There is a thing, isn't it, of just wanting to be in a different time period and be like, well, the idealized version of that time period. I think it's just like the simplicity of it all. You know, we just did a job then, captured a guy, brought him back, got paid, now we're back on the road. You know, that's the kind of life that I think people idolize in their heads, even if it's completely false and that's not what happened. And it really wouldn't be like that in real life. It's just an interesting thing to think about, I think.
Or am I just chatting waffle?
So because we had to leave Strawberry quite quickly, it's now turning to nighttime, and I'm trying to find a place to camp. However, this place, something about this place is just not giving me... I wonder what it is. It feels like something quite alien. So we hit the road again and get the hell out of here and try and find a nice place to crash for the night. I realised that I'm being hunted by a cougar as well. Not like an old sexy woman, like an actual one. But there it is. So, goodbye, Kitty.
Boys don't know nothing about the gang or our dough.
I think at this point we might just head for Blackwater and see if we can get a room. Very peaceful, very quiet, you know, out here, especially at night. What the hell? Who's that? Jesus Christ! He appeared from nowhere. And then talking about weird things, this old blind guy just appeared. Look, who the hell are you, man? Just appears out of the mist. He said he's gonna read my future if I give him a coin. What a strange little random event this is. Sure, I'll give you a goddamn coin. Tell me something.
Why, thank you for the penny, stranger. I gotta tell you, I seen your future, and it is looking bright.
What in the goddamn hell? Yeah, let him be. I don't trust this guy though. I don't quite trust him.
I got gold in my pocket. I got gold. Oh, a stranger saw me coming. He gave me a penny. I got gold in my front pocket now.
So we leave that old nonce in the mist, and we make it to Blackwater. And this town looks really cool at night, actually. And then I saved this guy. He's getting mugged. Hey, you son of a bitch! Let him be. Leave him alone. Get out of here, man. See, I didn't even kill that guy. Showed mercy. High on the gameplay. High on the playthrough. Keep your money, sir. I'm just a regular hero. I'm a regular guy like you, okay? I don't need it.
Your money. Thank you, though.
Look at this. Jack the Ripper? Maybe that's what happened. Maybe he left London and came over to the land of the free. And then visited the local saloon, booked a room, and tried to get some sleep.
You're not a cowboy. You're from the UK.
It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a goddamn lie. I then started the morning off with a beer.
All right.
Left my tip, said goodbye.
Hello.
The ambience of this town's pretty cool with the docks. I like it. I haven't really explored Blackwater that much, just because I think in the story, if I remember, you're not supposed to go back there. I was ages since I've played the story, so I can't remember. The dynamic nature as well in this game, the deer in the background, just adds to the vibe, and especially going now into the desert. This is what's in your head, isn't it? You think Wild West, cowboys. Another epic water shot. There we go, look at that. I started listening to a lot of Chris Stapleton. Any Chris Stapleton fans out there? I was listening to a lot of his albums playing through this. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. It's like my little ease into country music. This is a recurring thing that happens from now. The horse just keeps shitting all the time. Jesus Christ, I nearly did it again. Right, let's slow down, let's slow down. Let's just take in the shot here as well. Wow. This game is so unreal. Look at it.
It's so beautiful.
Wow. So then we head off to Armadillo. Now this is obviously the map that was in Red Dead 1 as well. So we've got that. And then these guys just jump out at me, shoot. Hey, come on. Fellas, I'm sorry. What the hell? Leave me alone, man. Yeah, I didn't expect to get chased by these guys. Just out of nowhere, they all just jumped out like, hello. But we dealt with them, let's just say that. Goodbye. Check this shot out now. You messed with the wrong motherfucker. Now you pay the price. Or something like that. I saw this church on the way to Armadillo as well, and I thought, you know what, let's just check it out. I walk up to this guy,
What are you getting up to there?
you know, wondering what the hell's going on.
Keep your distance, friend.
He explains that the town of Armadillo is full of cholera, and all these people that he's dragging in are just completely dead, and he's going to set them all on fire. So that's lovely, isn't it? That's just beautiful. Really nice start off to the town.
Either died or up and left.
Look at this man. Jesus. Lovely morning, lovely afternoon. So then we reach Armadillo, and yeah, it's really not in a good state. Stop shitting! You know, not really much going on. So I had a little walk around, but it's not exactly the most fun place in the world. Yeah, not really the vibe.
Y'all got enough room back there?
This place wasn't going to make a really nice place to stay. So we leave. We're going to move on to Tumbleweed. We've made it to Tumbleweed. This is in the first game. Completely abandoned, if I remember correctly. But here there's a few people. You know, it's all right. It's better than Armadillo anyway. So I sell my fur and then...
You, tough guy.
Who, me?
Welcome to Tumbleweed.
Well, alright.
Make yourself at home. Treat this place with respect and we will respect you. Challenge
Calm
me
down.
and you
All
will
right,
discover
all right.
a new definition of justice.
Weirdo. Let's check the saloon out.
Hi everybody. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Let's get a beer. There's nowhere to buy a room though, so I'm gonna have to move on. Hello. Sorry everybody. Sorry. When you talk about living the male fantasy or the cowboy fantasy, this is what I mean. A sunset in the west, out in the wilderness. Look at this. The beauty of this game is it's right in front of you. It's amazing. It's incredible. So I saw some lights in the distance and I thought, oh, there's a little town that I've missed here. But then, out of nowhere, they all just start shooting at me. Jesus. So I, had to do the right thing and kill every single person in this camera. Goodbye. See ya, boy. You messed with the wrong guy. They call me Deadeye or Buckshot Stevenson. Goodbye, my lord. See ya. Adios. I never miss. Look out. Peekaboo. Hey. It actually started getting quite overwhelming, so I had to get out of there real quick. So as I sit down, make camp, and cook some nice food for myself, I think, what's wrong with this idea of the male fantasy in video games, Especially talking about the Wild West. Everything that I've experienced in this game has been really, really immersive, and it scratched my itch like no other game really could. The freedom that you get, the environment, it really, really is incomparable. We'll never really get to experience what this was like, And this is a over-the-top, sensationalized version of the Wild West. But this is the closest really we can get. And I don't think there's anything wrong coming home from work, sticking Red Dead on, and just losing yourself in the outlaw lifestyle for a while, There's nothing really cool about spreadsheets and office cubicles, is there? Is there something cool about going cross-country on a horse, helping the people of the Old West, and getting into gunfights with the villains? We're now on the home stretch, and I'm just going to let this play out until we reach the very end. So here we are, at the end of the journey. It's been years since I played this game, and yet still, oh, for fuck's sake! From just a few hours playing this, I've experienced everything that I wanted to experience in my warped version of the Old West. And you know what? Yeah, games like this, they do give that male fantasy, and they do give you that unrivaled escapism. But you know what? It's fucking cool as fuck. So, I don't care. This might be the closest thing that people have to that real taste of freedom. And this might be the only place that they can truly be the hero that they want to be. So why is that portrayed in such a negative way? Life gets hard, and this might be the only place that people have to turn. So don't on it. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know if this will do any good. This is just a kind of weird idea I had, and I thought I'd film it and see if anybody likes it. So let me know. Let me know if you've enjoyed the video, and let me know if you want to do any more like this. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support recently on the channel as well. As of recording this, we are super close to hitting the full monetization. So thank you very, very much. It means a lot. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.